Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday already? Unbelievable. Wow. Let's do some push-ups, shall we? Time goes so fast, but that's great. All right. We'll do 100 push-ups, all right? Yeah. Kind of bouncing off a little bit off the floor. Okay. 100 push-ups. Yeah, please do it with me if you want to, okay? Okay. Are you ready? Let's go. Fingers. Wrist. Edge of hands. Fists. The diamond palm. Okay, that's that. Oh. All right. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Whew. Okay. Welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. Can you believe it's already Thursday? It's great. Time goes fast. That's great. Yeah. Uh let me grab some drinks, of course, and we get the show started. Okay. And I get some fresh water. So how was your day? And yeah, so after work, yeah, something interesting development in my campaign. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, I feel you, man. Okay. By the way, isn't my legs pretty? Oh, the perennial narcissist. Sure. What a perennial narcissist. You know what? I'm running for United States Senate, right? But maybe I shouldn't go to Capitol. Maybe I should go to mental hospital instead, huh? Whoa, what? Alcoholic rehab? Sure. Maybe that's where I should go instead of Capitol. Ah, maybe. I'm just kidding. Oh boy, it's just too funny. Let me grab some whiskey. Yeah, because my campaign took a new turn quite unexpectedly. So, pro pebble essays to local newspapers. Like, uh, I already submitted to three different newspapers, and I got accepted by all of them. Okay. Uh, so then I submitted fourth newspaper, and it's not in this town. It's a town in Juneau, Alaska. A newspaper in Juneau, Alaska. Okay, I live in the Matsu Valley. Okay, so here and there or sister towns. Okay, like within like 1 2 hours. Yeah, I submit to all of them. Okay, local newspapers. But there's some local news I just learned like yesterday that other towns in Alaska they have their own newspapers, including a couple in Juneau, and some other towns. If it's a big enough of town, they have a couple of different local newspapers. And I was like, how come I didn't think of that so far? Okay, but uh, yeah, I just learned. Okay, so then afterward, I started writing to all those local newspapers in other towns, other cities in Alaska. So far, I wrote seven of them. Every single one of them different. They're different because I'm a writer. Yeah, I can write pretty fast. Okay, so each letter to editor of a newspaper is about 250 words, sometimes 300 words, sometimes 150 words. Okay, so I just cranked it out like these short essays, each of them different. Okay, uh, so far I wrote to seven of those newspapers. in different towns in Alaska. Okay, there are 14 left. 14 newspapers that I have not been written letters to the editors. Okay, so far I have written 7 plus 4, so 11. I've written to 11 newspapers. Okay, three of them accepted. Okay, and every single essay that I write them, they're all different. Okay, sometimes I talk about Pebble, sometimes I mostly talk about my biography, background. Sometimes I criticize other candidates without naming them. Just some general description of the campaign direction. I did criticize, but I did not name any names. Okay, so because I don't want to be too hostile. Okay, no personal attacks. No, but if it gets published, people who read those essays, when I criticize other candidates, they probably know who I'm talking about. Okay, it's fairly obvious. But no name calling, no naming, just some generic criticism about those candidates. Okay, yeah. So after I write to the rest of the Alaskan local newspapers, there are about 25 of them that accept editors letters to editors. There are other local newspapers, but some others they don't accept letters to editors. Okay, so letter to editor accepting Alaskan newspapers, there are about 25 of them. I've written to 11 of them already, and three of them accepted. So 14 newspapers are left, and that's what I'm gonna work on over this weekend. Okay, yeah. After that, I get back to study Pebble Mine project. Okay, in my spare time. Yeah, yeah. I thought about like Zoom meeting, attending the other local municipality like boroughs and cities. They have these local government meetings that's open to public in the Zoom meeting, right? I thought about attending that, then I decided not to. Why? It takes too much time and energy. And to be honest with you, I think it'd be quite boring. Okay. So I don't like being an audience. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I decided not to do that. But writing, yeah, I'm a writer. I like writing. I enjoy doing that. And that's kind of like my actor's troupe activity. It's kind of stand-up comedian. Right? Yeah, because the way I write, I try to be entertaining. Okay, and people, some kind and generous people actually find it very entertaining. Okay, my writing. Okay, yeah, I used to write like screenplays, novels, so I know how to write, comical way, sometimes dramatic way. Okay, yeah. Hmm? All those letters to editors, I copy and paste the link to uh, the latest paper I wrote, pro paper too. Okay, so that if they are interested in reading what I wrote, yeah, they can click and 40-page paper in PDF. Yeah, they can take a look what I wrote as a candidate. Okay, so yeah, and enjoy the reading. It's quite. Many people find it very entertaining to read. Okay, because that's the style I write. Okay, more as an entertainer. Okay, so not as a politician, not as a scientist, but more of as an entertainer. Okay, so mm, yeah, I think I might have a good chance of getting top four next year. Okay, yeah, uh, So I thank God, I thank Jesus, I thank you, I thank people around me who give me sound advices, including political advices, who share with me their great ideas. I thank everybody, okay? So yeah, it's a one-man campaign, but technically it's not because I'm getting a lot of help from people around me, okay, including you, okay? So thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah. So politics give me this kind of like pretext, excuse to engage in this writing, which I really enjoy. Uh, that's good. It's a nice hobby. Yeah, hobby candidate, perennial candidate. Yeah, but I think I might have a good chance. Okay, thinking about it because words are getting out. Okay, Because I guess I'm a decent writer. Okay, yeah, that's why I guess it gets published. Okay, so in local newspapers. So local Alaskan journalists, they are helping me out. Okay, I'm very grateful, and it's God bless them. Okay, yeah, I love journalists. Okay, regardless of their political leaning. Yeah, I think they're doing fantastic jobs. Okay, so yeah, very humbling. Okay, so yeah, yeah. So some of the things I wrote, okay, in all those essays, 11 essays, okay, I said something like, "I'm a politician with an attitude. I'm a politician with an attitude. I'm not an obedient politician. You know, unlike those big candidates backed by big parties, big endorsements, big donors. They're very obedient kind of politicians. I'm not." So I wrote about that and kind of impliedly, some innuendo, some implicitly, indirectly, kind of criticizing other candidates. Okay, I think it's fair game. No, it's not defamation. It's not libel. I don't even name any names. But people who read these essays, yeah, they probably know who I'm talking about. Okay, so who was I talking about? Yeah, Senator Samkorski or Mrs. Commissioner. Okay, basically those big names. Okay, so well, Senator Samkorski, she's not that old. Yeah, well, she's anti-pebble, right? She's kind of obedient. Okay, playing safe, but she was anti-Trump. So that part, I agree with her. I'm not exactly anti-Trump though. Mr. Trump, he did goods and bads. He got some goods and bads, just like anybody else. And uh, he did some good stuff. Yeah, in the White House. Yeah, he did some good stuff. Yeah, and some bad stuff too. Okay, so goods and bads, like everybody else. Yeah. What else? Some erratum. I gotta correct myself. Okay, I have a lot of Alaskan friends, of course. Okay, who go hunting. Okay, and also they also skin like the animals they hunted, like moose, bears, whatever. Okay, so I told them, if I skin a bear, I will put in the laundry and put in the dryer. And they said, "Oh no, no, you shouldn't do that." I was like, "Oh," because they said, "Yeah, if you do that, all the bear hair it will fall out." Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for letting me know because I didn't know. You're right. I was wrong. Yeah, yeah. Bear skin running in the laundry and also put in the dryer. They say all the bear hair will fall out. I agree. Okay, I didn't know. What do I know? So they told me how to do it properly. What they told me is this: after you skin a bear, okay, you should put salts in that wet area, not to the fall area, the other side, the wet area. Yeah, you put salt in there, and you fold the skin in half, and then you roll it, and you bag it. That's how you prevent rotting, like bacteria, fungus, whatever. Yeah. Until you hand it over to the tanning salon. They say tanning salon to make a bear rug out of it. Yeah, like about $500. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Because I do go hiking. Okay. Yeah, in the mountain once a week nowadays, and then when I go there, yeah, I pick berries and I carry my gun and I have bear hunting license too. So they say, yeah, you hunt a bear, okay, and then yeah, you bag the fur. You can leave the bear meat there out in the wild because so that other wildlife can eat it. You don't have to take the meat because bear meat is not that valuable. Okay, so you don't have to take the bear meat. Okay, yeah, you don't even have to gut the bear. Just take the fur. But taking the fur, that's mandatory because bear hide is very valuable. Okay, yeah, and then you attach the bear tag to the bear skin or bear skull. Bear skull is kind of valuable too. I think maybe in Alaska, maybe I think taking the bear skull is required. Okay, yeah, because the bear skull is very valuable. Okay, okay. So take the bear skull and the bear fur and put that this metallic string, the tag, yeah, attached to the bear skull or fur, and then report it to the Alaska Department of Wildlife and Game. Yeah, let them know that you got a bear. Okay, because I think it's like you can get one bear per year per person. I think something like that. Okay, so there's some begging limit. Okay, so yeah, then the bear fur is yours. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So how do you skin a bear? I asked them again, and they taught me. Okay, verbally. They say you start from the bear's throat and go down the belly, and then to the limb, arm, legs. But you have to be very careful. You have to leave some tip of the bear fingers, okay, with the because it has this long claws, which is very valuable, okay, so that the bear claw is still attached to the bear fur, and then yeah, so cut the bear finger like around here, right, and then and the way you skin a bear, basically, between bear fur and bear muscle, there's this thin layer, kind of fatty connective tissue. Okay, you just skin it with knife. Mm. I saw Mr. Heimerkorth doing it in the Vice documentary. Like Braving Alaska, something like that. Okay, so to me, yeah, and also my friends verbally told me how to do it. Okay, to me that's good enough. Okay, so yeah. They say skilled bear hunters it take about 1 hour and a half to skin the entire bear. And for beginners, they say it may take like 3 hours to skin a bear. Okay. Okay. In case I meet a bear, okay. Because I'd rather not meet a bear, it's just too much work. But if I do meet a bear, if the bear come charging at me, then I will have to shoot it. Yeah, six shooter, 30 special, hollow point. That should be good enough. At least it will run away. Okay? Yeah. Hmm? I kind of got this idea of buying six shooter out of this Twilight Zone's episode, like, the Richard Donner directed and William Shatner actor and what something like 12,000 feet nightmare at 12,000 feet, something like that. Okay, that guy was you used a six shooter revolver to stop Gremlin sabotaging the airplane. Yeah. Okay. Let's say 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah. So the what else? Uh, well, I talked about economics a little bit in some of those essays, letters to editors. So why does inflation happen? Okay, because about 100 years ago, 1921, because there's inflation calculator, okay, in the internet. So I looked it up, okay. $1 was 100 years ago, 1921. $1. Today's value of that $1 100 years ago, $15. Okay. So it's like $1 increase per decade, about rule of thumb, I guess. So 100 years, yeah, $1 become $10. I don't know. Okay, this that's like compound interest rate. Okay, time value of money. All right. Yeah. So why does the inflation happen? Okay, I give you a 1 minute to think about it. It's kind of natural phenomenon, kind of law of nature, kind of just like gravitation. Okay. Yeah. Why does inflation happen? A hint. We talked about this yesterday. Okay, inflation happens when there are more currencies than the amount of economic activities in a nation. Okay, let's say as a nation's economy grows, there are more economic activities, goods and services, production, products, and if government print out more money to match that increased economic activity, then there will be no inflation. Inflation happens when government print out more money than the growth of nation's economy. Okay, so I just kind of gave it away. Okay, that's what why inflation happens. Okay, yeah, government tend to print out more money than necessary every year. Why? I listed out two reasons in that essay. Okay, letter to editor. Okay, first, government print out more money than more than economic growth over a nation because maybe they want to pay off their own debt, governmental bonds, treasury bonds, governmental debt. Okay. Second reason, maybe government print out more money to hand it out to the poor people, like COVID-19 relief. Okay, blah blah blah, government assistance. Okay, maybe government just print out more, federal government print out more money to help out poor people. Okay, yeah, which is understandable. Okay, so as inflation is natural phenomenon. Okay, it's like law of nature, so like gravitation. Law. Okay, is it's bound to happen. Okay, inflation. So when inflation happens, price go up. Yeah? It gets more costly. So for a state government like Alaska, yeah, if the economy of Alaska does not grow, if the economic activity level, production level of Alaska stays the same, the inflation will happen anyway. Okay, then the cost of running Alaska state government will go up. Then Alaska state government will start to decrease PFD money. Eventually, PFD will be gone. Okay? After that, Alaska, just like other states, will start to institute state level income tax. And that state income tax will increase every year to adjust to the inflation. Okay? That's what's going to happen if Alaska does not increase the economic productivity. But we have a solution. Yeah, pepper mine and NWA oil. Hmm? Yeah, we have to increase the economic production level in Alaska in order to keep the PFD and in order to prevent Alaska state income tax. Okay? Alaska is the only state in America that gives out dividends to every single state resident. There's no other state like this. Okay? Alaska is one of 7 states that has no state level income tax. Yeah, we Alaskans, we still pay federal income tax. Okay, what are other 6 states that does not have state level income tax? Why don't you take a guess? Okay, feel free to cheat, cell phone, internet. Okay, we take 5 minutes break. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll tell you. Okay, do I remember? I think so because I did look it up and I wrote in that letter to editor. Okay, so okay, about an hour ago. I remember. Okay? I'm not gonna cheat, okay? I get it off of my memory, okay? Yeah. But you can cheat, okay? Yeah. Okay. You had enough time, right? Okay. let's categorize. There are 7 states in America that does not have state level income tax. Okay, 7. Okay, uh, Alaska and Texas, oil and gas. Okay, yeah. So state government in Texas and Alaska, they can live off of this business tax, business income tax, because natural resources, oil and gas. Okay, yeah, fossil fuel, big money. Okay, business tax. Okay, Texas and Alaska, oil and gas, fossil fuel. Okay, that's why we don't pay income tax state level. Okay, also South Dakota too. Okay? Yeah, South Dakota, Texas, Alaska is that category. Natural resources, business tax. Okay, now Florida and Nevada, Florida and Nevada, tourism. Yeah, Florida you have Miami, right, and then Nevada you have Las Vegas. Okay, huge tourism industry. Okay, so business income tax, that's good enough for state government to run. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So another natural resources state, Wyoming. Okay. So Alaska, Texas, South Dakota, Wyoming, natural resources, fossil fuel. Okay. Coal, oil, gas. Okay. Yeah. And Florida and Nevada tourism industry. Okay. Yeah. Business income tax. 7 state. Can you take a guess? You by now you should know. Okay. Instead of Washington. Why? It's not natural resources, okay? And it's not tourism. And Washington State, you have Seattle, but it's like big companies like Amazon.com, Microsoft, Boeing, Leatherman, or Gobble, this pocket knife, okay? I mean, not pocket knife, but multi-tool knife, back in like Swiss Army knife kind of multi-tool, okay? Yeah, huge industries, okay, like Boeing, airplane company, Amazon.com, you have like Microsoft, big companies, okay. Yeah, it's a business income tax that's good enough to run the state government, Washington state, okay, state of Washington. So yeah, that's why those are the wealthiest states. They make enough money because they have wonderful businesses or natural resources, tourism, so they don't need state residents income tax at all. The wealthiest states in America, okay, so they don't have state level income tax. Okay, and as Alaskans, we want it to be that way. Okay, and that's why we need Pebble. Yeah, Pebble mine, there will be business income tax there, and we need NWA oil. Okay, to keep our PFD and to prevent state income tax, we need to produce, make money. Okay. Yeah. So I wrote about that in some of those letters to editors. Okay. Yeah. 11 down, 14 more to go. Okay. So about halfway done. Okay. Yeah. For the past 2 days. Okay. No, no, no. 11 essays, letters to editors. That's been done over a couple of months. Okay. So next 14 letters to editors. Maybe, yeah, maybe, I don't know how long it will take for me to writing all those 14 essays, like 250 words each. Okay, so it's not that long. Okay. It's about one page. Microsoft Word, 12 font. Okay, about one page. Okay. How long does it take for me to write that? One 250 words essay, one page, about 30 minutes each. Okay. Yeah. It may take me maybe a couple of weeks because I don't want to work too hard. Okay, so if I force myself to write time and again, the quality suffers. Okay, but if I'm relaxed, if I've taken good breaks, then I can enjoy writing, and readers will enjoy reading. Okay, yeah, positive copium. Okay, yeah, hmm humanology. Okay. Quite recently, in some social media, I wrote that, yeah, my religion is humanology, is called humanology. Okay, so there's some responses to that. Okay, what's that your religion is about? And I wrote back something like, yeah, it's about learning all different religions and sciences. Okay, it's about understanding human behaviorism and human nature, that kind of stuff. I got some positive reviews. Okay. And they told me some good stuff, so, from their own religions. Okay, it was very nice. It was nice. Mutual appreciation, right? Yeah, yeah. Social media is cool. Okay, you Twitter, Facebook, you have Instagram, you have LinkedIn, YouTube. Well, YouTube isn't exactly social media, but still, sometimes it gets interactive and use some blogosphere and letters to editors and some interaction like commentaries, comments. It's cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy. Life is good. Actually, I'm always happy. I mean, I go through some bad times too. When every now and then, some people give me some hard time. Okay, but it happens, right? So I drink alcohol every night. Okay, it kind of resets my mentality. So next morning, I like forget about everything and I'm happy again. Okay, so yeah, alcohol is a therapy. Is the safest, best psychiatric drug, alcohol and tobacco, in my opinion. Okay, time proven the safest and most effective psychiatric, psychological, therapeutical drugs, alcohol and tobacco. Okay, yeah, I'm pro alcohol tobaccoist, pro tobacco alcoholist. No, Mr. Lee, you are an alcoholic. Me? Yeah, you. You're an alcoholic. Alcoholic addict. Hmm? Well, I appreciate your opinion about me. I am grateful that you are forming an opinion about me. Thank you for your time and a little bit of space in your brain because you're gonna remember me. And thank you. Okay? I appreciate it. But my response would be my defense, self-defense would be that I would rather characterize myself as an alcoholist or pro-alcoholist. pro-tobaccoist. Mr. Lee, what's the difference? Hmm? You're just justifying yourself. You're just justifying yourself. Yeah, I'm justifying myself. Sure, yeah, but I have to defend myself because otherwise, who? Guy like me, who justify defend me? Okay, public defender. Look, I don't have any money. Public defender, the governmental employees, lawyers. But I didn't commit any crime. I didn't drink and drive. I only drink at home by myself. I didn't commit any crimes. What I'm saying is alcohol and tobacco, they are time-honored traditions, and also alcohol and tobacco as psychiatric drug, therapeutic drug, psychoactive agent. It withstood the test of time and space across all cultures for thousands of years. It's the safest drug. Look at me, I'm healthy. Because I do exercise and diet, okay? Mostly. I mean, sometimes I indulge in hamburgers. During my lunchtime, I had this fried chicken gizzards and fried chicken livers. I had a blast, okay? Because normally I don't eat fried greasy stuff, but once a quarter, I do those things. Hamburgers, fried chicken gizzards, fried chicken livers, okay? Like once a quarter. And I have a blast, okay? Because I don't typically don't eat those, okay? But once when I eat it, like once a quarter, it's like at the end of Ramadan in Islam, the fasting period, okay? It gives me great joy, happiness. Hmm? Why don't you do practice some fasting about alcohol and tobacco? Maybe you can smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol like once a week instead of every night. Well, I thought about that, but that's too much, okay? Because look, I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. After work, I do spend 1 hour or 2 hours for my politics. After that, I need to reset my brain, forget about everything that happened that day, and drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes. It resets my brain so that tomorrow morning I'm fresh and start brand new day. So I'm happy. I mean, hey, I'm Smiley Lee. Okay. Thank you for calling me Mr. Lee. How about Mr. Smiley Lee? Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? Before I lose any more votes here, okay? So I'm a class clown, okay? I'm happy to entertain you. At least I'm entertaining myself. Strange way to pursue one's happiness, huh? I'm strange, so. Yeah, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Hey, okay. Maybe I sing a song. Okay. Karaoke Thursday. Okay, let me sing a song as promised. Okay, how about that British song, Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus? Okay, why? Because I love Jesus. I'm a huge fan of Jesus. I consider myself as a not such a bad student. I think I'm a decent student of Jesus. I regard Mr. Jesus Christ as a teacher. Yeah, huge fan. Yeah, yeah. Although I criticize him sometimes, but sometimes he didn't quite walk the talk. Okay, he was angry sometimes. Although he told us not to get angry, sometimes he hated his enemies. Although he told us not to hate enemies, but love thy enemies. He said that, but he didn't quite walk the talk. Like, don't do as I do, but do as I say. Okay. Yeah, yeah, he was kind of like that sometimes. Okay, yeah. But I love him. Okay, I admire him. Huge admirer of Mr. Jesus. Okay, Depeche Mode. Okay, personal Jesus. I sing this song for you. After that, I'll read you some comments there's probably some comments about some essays, letters to editors that I wrote. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, yeah, I'm excited to do that. Okay, first, work and play, work and play. Okay, so let me sing you this song. Okay, and then I'll we'll take 5 minutes break, and then I'll read those comments to some of my letters to editors. Okay. Reach out and touch faith. Very interesting percussion. Okay, this echoing sound. Good sound engineers they hired. Okay, so your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there. Feeling unknown, and you are all alone. Flesh and bone, by the telephone. Lift up the receiver. I will make you a believer. Take second best. Put me to the test. Things on your chest you need to confess. I will deliver. You know I am a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Okay, that's that. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Beautiful song. I love this song. Okay. Kind of like, it's not a gospel song. Okay. It's secular person appreciating this religious figure of Jesus. Okay. I appreciate that. Secular appreciation of religious figure of Jesus Christ. Okay. I really, really, really appreciate that. Okay. I love this song. Okay. It's a huge fan. Yeah. 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Uh, Okay. Yeah, sorry about long break, but I printed them out. I have not read it. I have not read it. I just printed them out. Why? I gotta use my home printer once in a while, right? And also different looks and feels, different touches and feels as opposed to just reading off of my cell phone, internet. Good old plain vanilla, old-fashioned way. Paper, ink. Yeah, once in a while. It's a diversity, right? Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, I have not read it before. Okay, just comments about this paper. Yeah, I noticed the editors of this newspaper, maybe it's their editorial policy for letter to editor. This particular paper, not every newspaper is like that. Okay, they got rid of the hyperlink to my 40-page pro paper too. They got rid of it. Okay, that's fine, no problem. I fully honor their editorial decisions. Okay, so I just noticed. Okay, what else did they edit out? Okay, so they just got rid of that hyperlink. That's fine. They also edit out another sentence. Kind of funny. Okay, so the deleted sentence I can read it to you. Okay. What if I tell you Pebble won't kill salmons, but Pebble will save people instead? Somehow they got rid of that sentence. That's fine. I fully honor and respect, appreciate editorial decisions. Okay, so, okay, that's that. Now I read to you this reader comments of this pro Pebble letter to editor in some local Alaska newspapers. Okay, I think they have something like 15 days period, about 2 weeks period, where readers can comment on this particular article. Okay, the typical newspaper online, internet based policy. Why? Because otherwise it gets just too long and internet storage space. Okay, so they limit the comment, notice and hearing. Yeah, they limit it to like 15 days typically. Okay, 2 weeks. Yeah, very common journalistic practice. Okay, all right. We okay. One commentator commentators commentary. Okay, I'll read it to you. Okay, so we just all learned that if we ignore something, it will go away and we'll have more money. Excuse me while I go ignore our new mayor with all the cash. Yeah, some commentary about the mayor, I guess. Okay, okay. Okay. Tongue in cheek, right? What does tongue in cheek? Does it mean like if somebody is doing tongue in cheek, like in English idiom, what does that mean? I don't know. I heard it before. It means like this person is not serious, is kind of joking, insincere way. Okay, okay. Kind of sarcastic, insincere. Okay. I mean, when I write essays, I'm very joking because I'm a class clown, humorous, But at the same time, I'm kind of sincere though. I'm sarcastic, sardonic, satirical many times, but at the same time, there's some sincerity hidden inside. Okay. So there will be no windfall from any pebble project, but there likely will be a huge fish kill as a result of copper leachates and sulfates from the dust and the temporary tailings pond getting into the water table and streams. The dam design is basically the same failed dam technology that built the Mount Poly earthen dam that failed bigly, as little Donnie Trump would say. We don't want to risk our fish for this. I understand the sentiments, okay, anti-pebble sentiments, yeah, but I think they are misinformed, and I want to inform them correctly. Okay, that's why I keep writing these essays and papers. Okay, but I do fully understand their concerns. Clearly, Honky Lee, you are not serious about running for the U.S. Senate in 2022. You have much to learn. A serious, mature candidate understands the complexity of the issues and the necessity for a majority of voters to actually believe in your message. Your sophomoric message above is mostly whimsical and incredulous. Perhaps it was intended as a joke. You disagree? You really meant what you wrote? Provide us factual evidence that the mine won't harm salmon populations and provide us the revenue the state is estimated to take in over 10-year increments should pebble mine be developed and start producing. Mining doesn't yield anything near what oil and gas does for the state. Then explain how that fanciful revenue will actually fund solutions to our problems. For example, end crimes, homelessness, and drug abuse. Show us you understand how and why your message above is immature thinking. Then some people might take you seriously, but until then, you are simply just publicly fantasizing. I like that. Yeah, that's very correct statement. Yeah, I'm a public fantasizer. Yeah, amen to that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm a public fantasizer. Okay, so you see, Alaskans are smart people. They have great sense of humor, right? Very sharp people. Alaskans. Alaskans are smart. Yeah. So they learned about what my name is. Yeah, they can just Google, Bing, Yahoo, Firefox me, and look up their name in their favorite search engine like DuckDuckGo. I like that name, DuckDuckGo. Okay, I heard about that brand new web web search engine in NPR radio, National Public Radio. Okay, DuckDuckGo. Okay, I love that name. It's very charming, very cute logo as well. Okay, yeah, if they type out my name, they can find my 40-page long pro paper too and see some factual evidences that how wonderful paper mine is. Okay, yeah. We take 5 minutes break, okay? And I'll continue to read this content generous reader commentaries who took their time and brain space uh, to read my letter to editor and took their time to actually write some commentaries. I'm greatly appreciative. Thank you. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And we keep reading some other commentators. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. Great. Yeah. Very smart people, right? Yeah. People like you, very smart people. Thank you. Okay. Very kind and generous. Yeah, they're good people in the world, right? Just like you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So back in the day, some of my political mentors they advised me, yeah, you have to pick the right battle. Pick a battle. Okay? Yeah. So some other politicians they talk about LGBT, they talk about NWA, right? That's kind of dead topic. Kind of deadbeat topic. Okay, what does deadbeat means? Like deadbeat husband. I guess it kind of mean lazy. Whatever. Whatever. Yes, NWA, LGBT is kind of old topic. It's hackneyed, banal, very old. It's been there for too long. It's not fresh. It's stale. Okay, so I don't nowadays I don't talk about those issues very much. Okay, because yeah, people are bored about those old topics because it's been there for too long. LGBT, NWA. Okay, so how about Pebble? It's fresh topic. Okay, it's brand new and it's still going on. Some yeah, Pebble partnership is appealing this EPA whatever decisions and some lawsuits, settlement, whatever. It's still going on. Okay, yeah, fresh topic, controversial. And as humanologists, we thrive in controversies. We love challenges, hot button topics, debates. That's still going on. That's Pebble. Okay, so that's why I picked this battle. Okay, because it brings attention. People feel so emotional about Pebble. It's either they're pro Pebble or anti Pebble. Everybody have some opinion about it. Okay, because it's very intriguing issue. Science, engineering, environmentalism, fish, gold, money, copper, molybdenum, whatever. Okay, chemistry, physics, geology. A whole lot to it. Pebble mine. Okay. And the way I want to approach it is like more like philosophy, poetry, theatrical, perhaps. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. I have political mentors in Democratic Party and Republican parties as independents. Okay. Liberals, conservatives, seculars, religious people. Okay. I have mentors everywhere. Okay. Yeah. Including you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So let's continue. Okay. Next. So where were you when Mr. So and so was running? With a platform like that, you would have been a shoe in. You don't sound like a bootlicker. Told liquor, bootlicker, it means like kind of subservient, obedient. Okay. I know what this commentator meant. Okay, so very smart, very insightful, incisive. Okay. Now, some other commentators. Yeah, particular commentator is quoting what I wrote. Okay. Yeah, don't look at it. Don't even think about it. All you need to think about is the revenue windfall that Pebble will bring you. And then some commentary. Okay. Let's get this straight. You're saying ignore the costs and issues and just think about the benefit. Let me guess. You drive a Ferrari or an underwater on the pavements or own a 16-room mansion which is or going to shortly be foreclosed on. If this is sincerely the kind of leadership, also known as marketing, we can expect from you, perhaps you should rethink your candidacy. We don't need anyone who thinks like that. We already have one guy or girl like that in the mentions, and there is one too many. I'm censoring a little bit because I don't want to disclose the identities of all these politicians. Okay. Now, another person. Okay. May have seen the ugly picture. Oh, wait. Yeah, this commentator is quoting what I wrote. Okay. You may have seen the ugly picture of a decommissioned open pit mining site that anti-pebble people posted online. My advice, don't look at it, don't even think about it. All you need to think about is the revenue windfall. So now commentary, okay? That right there is why we have all of the environmental laws that we do. My advice, go to some website and look as the proposed pebble mine site superimposed over the some place. Okay, look at it, think about, and try to imagine a mine the size of a whole place and the destruction pebble represents. Another commentary. Okay, so which taxes are we going to lower? The state income taxes or the state sales tax? How will we get the money to pay the billions of dollars in tax credits that we owe the oil companies for pumping our oil out of the ground since 2014? Okay. Another commentary. Okay. Hey, Honky, you're from this so and so town? That explains your opinion piece. Okay. Okay. Kind of making fun of different towns in Alaska. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So far. But when was this? It's not op slash ad, like opinion editorial. That's more higher up. Okay. Me, letter to editor, kind of low down. Okay. Shorter piece. Okay. When was this published? I think like 3 days ago. Okay. Yeah. So you're still in the game. More readers will read this letter to editor in this particular local newspaper in Alaska. Okay. It's been like 3 days. Okay. So there will be more readers who can comment about this piece of essay, pro paper essay. Okay. They have 12 more days. Okay. It's still ongoing. It's typically it's like 15 days notice and hearing this letter to editor commentaries. Okay. Yeah. To voice their opinions on the issue that I talked about in that letter to editor. Okay. So it's still early in the game. It's been only 3 days since this letter to editor was published, like 3 days ago. Okay. So for 12 days from today and on, there will be more commentaries, I think. Okay. So out of 15 days, it's been only 3 days. That's like 3 over 15, 1/5, 20%. Okay. 80% of commentaries is still yet to be written. We're still on early in the game. Okay, so after 2 weeks, like 12 days, there will be more commentaries from the readers. Okay, so we'll wait and see. Okay, I keep you posted. Okay, in 2 weeks, yeah, I will copy and paste the commentaries and print it out and read it to you in 2 weeks. Okay, no problem. Yeah, Alaskans are very smart people. Yeah, they have great sense of humor. Okay. Kind of Alaska tough, kind of dry sense of humor. Sometimes like caustic, sarcastic, sardonic, satirical. I mean, I'm that way too. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. Okay. Mm. Yeah, it's great to interact with people through some local newspapers and social medias and yeah, I really appreciate you, them, others for their time to interact with me. Like you people like my parents, okay? You take care of me, you spend time with me, and you give me attention when I crave for attention, when I start to make some noise like I'm crying, yeah. Mommy, daddy, come to me and hug me. Spend time with me. I crave for attention. That's why I'm crying. I'm like that, okay? I'm just big old baby. But we all are, right? I mean, we crave attention, right? Yeah. Maybe we never grow up. But I do want to grow up. I want to be a more mature person, a better person, okay? Every single day. It's a challenge to be a mature person. But I'm better than years ago. I used to be a lot worse. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay, and then we will talk about something very random. And yeah, we'll talk about President Andrew Johnson. Yeah, former Vice President under President Abraham Lincoln. Okay, his second term. Okay, President Andy Johnson. I did read his parts of his biography in my spare time. Okay, very dramatic and very interesting. Okay, interesting tone. Okay. Yeah, Reconstruction days after Civil War. President Andrew Johnson. Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, after 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, sounds like a nice transition. Very random. Okay, yeah, random transition. There's this book publisher called Random House. Okay, nice name. Okay, in computer science, they are random walk, Monte Carlo, statistical algorithm, whatever. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes for it. Thank you. Okay. So let's talk about Mr. Andy Johnson, Mr. President Andy Johnson. Was it like 15th or 17th president, right after Abraham Lincoln? Okay. Yeah, he did not know how to compromise. Okay, so he would just later in his one-term presidency, former vice president of under Abraham Lincoln. Okay, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, he was Republican Party. Mr. Andy Johnson, he was Democratic Party. Okay, so he would just keep veto. Okay, kind of like filibuster, whatever. Okay, so he turned the U.S. Congress as an enemy. Okay, so he got into impeachment trial. He barely got out of that. Okay, so yeah. In some of the essays I wrote to local newspapers in Alaska, past couple of days, yeah, I cracked a joke. Yeah, an ideal politician would be somebody who's able to compromise to make things happen, to pass some legislation. Okay, yeah, I was describing myself. Yeah, sorry to sound narcissistic, but at least I try to be ideal politician. Okay. So do I know how to compromise? Not really, no. But just the way I am, I'm half and half. I'm half Democratic Party, half Republican Party, half liberalistic, half conservative. Okay, because just the way I am, I don't have to compromise anything. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of Democratic Party person, liberalistic because I'm pro-choice, pro-international trade, and pro-diversity. Okay, yeah, I'm very liberalistic Democratic Party person in those issues, okay? But when it comes to other issues like industrial development, like pebble mine, Anwa oil, or LGBT, marijuana, those issues, I'm very conservative, more Republican Party person, okay? So just the way I am, okay? I'm very bipartisan. I'm half and half, mixed, okay? So no, I don't have to compromise anything, okay? Democrats and Republicans, there are some common denominators with me, okay? Some issues, I side with Democrats just because of the way I am. Some Republican Party values, I do side with them. Some other issues. I'm not compromising anything. Just the way I am, I'm just being honest. Okay? Some issues, depends on issues, yeah, I agree with Democrats. Some other issues, I agree with Republicans, okay? There's no need for compromise, okay? I'm just being true to myself, alright? So all these essays, okay, yeah, editorial policy, okay, letter to editors, and did some writing guidelines, and I read it, okay, no libel, defamation. I agree, okay. Yeah. We should have this clean election campaign. Don't get down to dirty, okay. Be civil, be respectful. I get it, okay. But it did occur to my mind, okay. In Islam, okay, there's this story about Prophet Muhammad Allah. One day, Prophet Muhammad Allah, like 1700 AD, okay, like 1500 years ago, okay, it, it occurred to his brain, it occurred to his mind some satanic verses, okay. So he was wondering, Prophet Muhammad Allah, originator of Islam, the Prophet, okay, for Middle East, okay. Yeah, I read about it, heard about it, okay. Yeah. So satanic verses, should I write about it? And then He thought about it, but no, I will not write about it. Okay, satanic verses. So it never got integrated in Quran. Okay, Muslim, Islam, classic. I'm a huge fan of Quran. Beautifully written. Okay, very poetic. Right, yeah, beautiful. So he exercised his discipline. Maybe Prophet Muhammad Allah, like 700 AD, 1500 years ago. Okay, maybe he was going through some hard time. So maybe some negative thoughts, like maybe it was dark. So all the demons comes in, right? Dark time. Maybe he has some bad times in that particular day or night. Okay. So some satanic verses. He was kind of wondering, should I write about this, integrate into Quran or not? And he decided not to. Okay. Good discipline. Okay. Why am I mentioning this? Because I mean, when I was about to write this letters to editors to seven different local newspapers in Alaska, past couple of days. Okay, I had some criticisms against other politicians or candidates. Okay, so should I write about it? I decided not to. But right here, I can tell you, satanic verses. What's that? I'll do it. Okay, it's not too satanic or evil or devilish. No, it's some point of view. Maybe everybody thought about this, but nobody would dare to voice it out. But hey, we are humanologists. Anything goes. Okay. Political marriage in human history. Okay, yeah, there were political marriages. Okay, so in between United Kingdom, Britain, and France, continental versus Ireland or Britain. Okay, political marriages to make peace. Okay, so they will intermarry. Okay, French people and British people, kingdoms, dynasties, okay. They will intermarry, okay, let's make peace, okay. In Europe, back in Middle Age, like 500 years ago. They used to do that, okay. In Asia, yeah, they did that too. Make peace, okay. In Africa, anywhere in the world, intertribal marriage. Intertribal marriage. Two competing tribes, they would fight each other. But hey, let's make peace. You tribe B, I'm tribe A. Let's stop tribalism. Let's marry each other, okay? Let's make peace. We have one big family now. Okay? We have brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Let's make peace. Okay, that happened in Asia, Europe, Africa, everywhere. Right? Is this still happening? I think so. Do I want to do it? No. But I do observe some Alaskan politicians doing it. Okay? I thought about writing about this, but I didn't. Why? Because I don't want it. I don't want it to be too controversial figure because I'm just starting my politics. Just slow introduction, okay? Back way back when, like 20 years ago, when I was studying films, entertainment business, okay? Yeah, I read all about it, okay? Yeah, this is brand new director, brand new actor, okay? Don't be too controversial. It's just startup actor, startup director. Don't be too controversial. Just slow. Take it slow, okay? Just introduce yourself and just be slow, okay? But after you get some recognition, yeah, then you can talk about some controversial topics, okay? But you are beginner now as an actor, as a director in Hollywood. Just start it slow. Don't be too weird. Don't be too strange, okay? Just conform. Be like others, okay? As an introduction, okay? Slowly, gradually, yeah, you can build up your recognition, okay? But for now, just take it slow, okay? Don't be too different. Don't be too controversial. Don't be too radical. No, it does not work that way. I agree. I agree. Okay. That's why I did not write about this, and I won't for a while. Okay. Yeah, it's about interracial marriage in Alaska by politicians. Okay. Give me 5 minutes. Okay, and I'll tell you all about it. Okay? It's very interesting topic because not many people are watching this human series. Okay. So yeah, we can talk about it. Freedom of speech, First Amendment right, constitutional right zone. Okay. To keep the Constitution alive, we have to exercise constitutional rights, freedom of speech. Okay, that's what we do here. Okay, just give me 5 minutes. Okay, and I'll tell you all about it. Alaskan politicians, some of them, some political marriage, interracial marriage. I'll tell you all about it. Okay, yeah. But I did not write it. I wanted to write it at some point, but I didn't. Why? Because I'm just brand new politician, so I don't want to be too radical or controversial. Okay, just gradual increase of fame. Okay, I'm playing that book, but here in humanology, anything goes because nobody's watching this. I checked. Okay, so yeah, freedom of speech zone. We are out there in the metaphysical desert land. Okay, you are my oasis, my rain. Thank you. Okay, yeah. In 5 minutes, I will tell you all about it. Okay, so it's not just Alaska; it's other parts of the world too. It's very interesting. Okay? But somebody has to say it. Okay, yeah, let it be me. Okay, it's not just me though. So many people in Alaska know about it, but they don't talk about it. Why? Because it might offend too many people. Okay, but it's not just Alaska. Other parts of the world, they already know, but they don't talk about it. Why? Because it's too controversial. It may offend people. Okay, so but we be nice and gentle. We be civil, respectful, because we are good at communication. We have good social skill, communicative skill. We can handle this. Okay, and we because we love challenges. Okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. We get it done and over with. It's something we have to do. It's our job. Okay, because nobody else can do this. We as humanologists will take this burden. Okay, and we make it nice. We know how to do it. Okay, all right. Not many people can. We can. Okay, thank you. 5 minutes, please. All right. All right. Okay, it's time for the truth. Or perhaps speculation about the truth, okay? Yeah, political marriage is like arranged marriage back in the days, okay? Or in Asia, in India, or South Korea, North Korea, arranged marriage, okay? How about Mr. Trump? Okay. Yeah, kind of arranged marriage kind of ish, right? Not a huge fan of Trump children's marriage, kind of arranged marriage, politically convenient marriage, okay? Mr. Trump, okay? Not a huge fan, okay? It's happening in America too. In Alaska, it's not a fact, it's a speculation, okay? Because so many non-Alaskan native, non-Alaskan native male politicians in Alaska, they married Alaskan native females. I know many, okay? Just speculation. It's not a fact, not a knowledge, just speculation, okay? I mean, was it political marriage? All these non-Alaskan native male politicians, they're not Alaskan natives. They may be black, they may be white, they may be brown, but many Alaskan politicians who are males, they married Alaskan native females. Is it because they wanted to get some Alaskan native votes? I don't know. I'm just speculating. Is it political marriage, political arranged marriage? Okay. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Okay. But I've seen many over the years. Okay. I'm just speculating. Okay. How Mrs. Commissioner? She's 100% Caucasian, white female with blonde hair, white skin, and blue eyes. Okay. But she chose to date and marry a brown man, non-white man. Okay. So I'm just speculating. It's not a data, it's not a fact. I'm just speculating, okay? I mean, when she dated him as a white female, she dated a brown male. She dated him back in the days, Mrs. Commissioner, okay? And they got married. And they had brown children, non-white children, okay? I mean, when she dated him and married him and had these children, okay? Did she have some politics in mind to prove that she's not a white supremacist, she's not racist? Was it why she decided to date him and marry him and have no white children? I don't know. I'm just speculating. So when she dated him as a white female, blonde hair, white skin, and blue eyes, 100% Caucasian female. When she dated this brown man with brown hair, brown eyes, and brown skin, and married him to have this brown skinned, brown eyes, brown hair children, did she have some politics in her mind to prove that she's not racist, she's not white supremacist? I don't know. I'm just speculating, okay? I have no idea. Okay? It's their privacy, okay? So that's why I did not write about that in none of these letters to editors. But I kind of wanted to at some point, but I didn't. Why? Because that's too controversial, okay? And I don't want to get into that high degree of controversy, okay? And it's so personal to their family life too, okay? And if I offend their families, their personal life, privacy, okay, they may come at me too. Who am I dating? what I'm drinking, vodka, whiskey, what am I smoking, cigarettes, what brand, is it Marlboro, Camel, or whatever. I don't want that, okay? I don't want them to come after me or my family members, my friends, my past dates, okay? Am I dating anybody? Well, even if I'm dating anybody, I'm not gonna tell you, okay? Or my job. They may come after my job, okay? Oh, look at this guy, he's a lawyer, and let's sue him, suspend his lawyer's license, let's bankrupt him. Who's his family members? Is he from North Korea, South Korea? What are his family members? What are his parents, siblings? What are their names? Who is he dating? Who has he dated? Okay, this his past or current girlfriends? Who are they? And maybe they have some complaints. Maybe interview them and excavate, mining his dirty laundry. Let's go after this Mr. Lee. What is his past wrongdoings? And what is he doing now? Is he still drinking, smoking cigarettes? What else is he doing? What did he say in Google, YouTube, Friday Night with Honky Lee, or Facebook, Twitter, all these papers he wrote? Let's go after him as a revenge because he picked on us, our family members and friends, our political parties. We take revenge upon him, okay? Because this guy's no good. I don't want to get into that dirty politics, okay? So I did not write about it, okay? But I was tempted to write about it, but I learned from good old Islam, okay? Yeah, Satanic Verses episode. Prophet Muhammad Allah. He forborn, he rejected the temptation, okay? Yeah, it's Satanic Verses, so I'm not gonna write about it, okay? So I learned great deal from Islam. Prophet Muhammad Allah, okay? So I did not write about it, okay? But I'm talking about it right here, right now. Why? Because nobody's watching this now. Mhm. Yeah, it's complete, absolute freedom of speech zone. Although we abide by Google YouTube community guideline. Okay, we're not naming any names. We are being civil. We are not using four-letter words. No. So yeah, shh, it's public secret. Okay. Yeah. So no, I don't want to go after my opponents, family members or friends. It's their privacy. Okay. Because if I do that, they will come after me, my friends, family members. Okay, I don't want that. It's dirty politics. I don't want to get down to that level. Okay? I don't have time for that. Okay, so I did not write about it. So what did I write about it? Yeah, my narcissism. Okay, yeah, paper mine, my biography. Okay, which is nice. Okay. Hmm. So that's satanic verses session. Okay. In humanology. Okay. Mm. But it's not too satanic though. Why? I mean, 5% of marriage, interracial marriage, okay, that's good, that's beneficial. Cross pollination between races. 5% of interracial marriage, and 5% of all marriage. Yeah, maybe it's good that it's 5% of all marriages, interracial marriage. 5%, okay. It's beneficial, it's good, it's healthy. Because racist to pure is unhealthy. It's like incest, genetic diseases. Okay, so just 5% exception. Okay, 95% marriage we want it to be same race marriage. Yeah, the philosophy of anti-ultra interracialism. Okay, as a humanologist, yeah, we advocate for that. Okay, so and we wrote about it in past papers published on online databases. Okay. Yeah. But 5% is good, okay? Interracial marriage, yeah, it's healthy. Maybe it's necessary. Okay? Just 5% of marriages, interracial marriages, okay? As an exception, okay? Cross pollination to prevent genetic diseases in incest, Canada, okay? Yeah, that's fine, okay? But when I only date mature ladies because I'm mature. I'm 43 years old, okay? I only date ladies who are past the age of reproduction. Okay, all different races. Okay, yeah. If I do date, that happens like once a year. At least it feels like once a year. Okay, so because I don't want to have babies. Okay, I do not make that much money. If I date ladies, all different races, I have dated all different races. Okay, they are mature ladies just like me who are past the age of reproduction. Okay. 'Cause I don't want to have any babies. Okay. So back in the days when I screen, when I go into online dating site, I screen them like, "Hey, do you have STD, sexually transmittable diseases? Yes or no?" It's a simple question. Most of them they just run away. Okay. Oh my goodness! Look at this guy. He is asking me if I have STD, sexually transmitted disease. No, I don't want to date him. Okay. So most of them just run away. Okay. That's why I'm single. I don't get dates. If I get a date, it's like once in a million years. At least that's how I feel. I'm not vampire Dracula, okay? Yeah, my campaign, mosquito campaign, parasitic campaign, bloodsucker, just modicum of blood from this mainstream Goliathon, Behemothon, this Leviathan candidates, party supported or incumbents, okay? Big donors, $1 million, big candidates, okay? I'm like, mosquito campaign, parasitic campaign, like, I'm like, mosquito. Just suck off this modicum blood, okay? Criticism, if it counts, right? I'm fighting against this Behemothon, Leviathan, Goliathon, big institutionalized elitist candidates like Mrs. Commissioner, incumbent senator, okay. I'm like, get fly, like Plato, he said that, okay. Or mosquito. candidate, parasitic candidate, mosquito. Modicum of blood, okay? Just annoy them, itch, scratchy a little bit, okay? After that, they forget about me, okay? So that's my candidacy, okay? We take 5 minutes break, okay? Look, I'm an actor, writer, director, okay? Entertainment business. That's my background. Performer, okay? Improvisation, okay? I hope I entertained you just a little bit, okay? Like a mosquito. Itchy and scratchy, okay? Whatever. 5 minutes, please, okay? Yeah, I'm kind of drunk, and after this, I should go to bed, okay? 5 minutes, please, okay? Thank you. Yeah, this episode will be published, okay? Because it's not satanic or devilish, or it's not bad. It's not bad. It's good. It's educational. Okay, it's all good. Okay, educational, constructive criticism about other candidates. Okay, right. Thank you. Okay. Look, now that I'm submitting all these essays for my senatorial candidacy, okay. Yeah, I'm running for United States. Yeah, my name is Honky Lee, and I'm running for 2022 U.S. Senate as an independent Alaskan. Okay, so yeah, this is what I say in all those letter to editor essays. Okay. Okay, let's hear it. What is your sex life like? Sirs, ma'ams, I got no sex life story to tell you. I'm just single guy. Look at me. It's like dry desert. There's no viewers. Human series over. Friday night live, hunky. Yeah, tomorrow, yeah, 12th episode. Yeah, most likely there will no participants. It was just me. Monologue, solid lucky, okay. It's like dry desert land. Yeah. Alone in Alaska again, right? That's why I used to write. Back in the days when I was writing this novel series, okay. Yeah, so, but back in the days I used to date. Not quite often, but I wanted to date as often as I could, but it didn't happen that way, okay? It's like once a year, back in the days when I was younger. Some kind and generous ladies would bestow me some time to buy them flowers, dinners. So, no, I'm not a virgin. I'm 43 years old. I have some experiences with ladies. Have I been to red light districts? Yes, I have. Where? I tell you, okay. Come on, Mr. U.S. Senatorial candidate of year 2022 from Alaska. Spill your gut. Tell us all about it, okay? Your sex life. You say you don't have anything going on nowadays, okay? How about you in your past? You're a public figure. At least you want to be a public figure. There's no more privacy. We know your telephone number, your residential address, email address, campaign disclosure. We get it, okay? So now, but you didn't tell us about your past history, about your dating lives. We are very interested in learning about it, okay? Yeah, tell us, entertain us. Yeah, use yourself said. You're class clown, you're entertainer, okay? Yeah, entertain us, please. Yeah, well, back in the days, okay, yeah, I'll go online dating site, okay, decades ago. I would write these poems, essays, and commentaries about all these ladies, how beautiful they are, okay? And once a month, I get a response after hundred messages, just describing them, okay, their hairline, neckline, and their figure, facial features, okay, and what they wrote in their profiles in online dating sites, okay. It didn't go very well, okay. Yeah, just once a month I would get a response. Once a year I would get a date. telling you, okay, I'm not a virgin. I had some experiences before. Okay, I'm 43 years old, but I was not a successful dater. Okay, I'm not good at dating, attracting female attentions. No, I'm not. Never have. But some every now and then, like once a year, some kind and generous ladies appreciated me as a male. Okay, back in the days, maybe even today. Okay, if I go to grocery store or supermarket, maybe some kind and generous females appreciate me as a male. Maybe. Mr. Lee, you are U.S. senatorial candidate and from Alaska as an independent spirit. You said you've been to some red light districts. Where? How many times? Huh? Come on. Public disclosure as a U.S. senatorial candidate from Alaska. Tell us. We want to be entertained. I mean, yeah, maybe five different countries. I tell you. Yeah, Netherlands, Amsterdam. Okay. Some part of Germany. Okay. Some part of Mexico. Some part of South Korea. I think that's it. Okay. In America? No, no, no. I have never been to red light district in America. I don't even know where it is in America. Okay. Because prostitution is illegal in America in most states. Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been there. Okay. But red light district in Las Vegas, Nevada, that's like for like billionaires, millionaires, okay? And I'm not that. Okay, so no, I've been to Las Vegas, Nevada. I just play some blackjacks, not poker. Why? Poker game that's high end, more expensive. Okay, blackjack, yeah, I did play it. Okay, but there was that. No, I have never been to some red light district in America. First of all, I don't know where they are. Yeah, Las Vegas, Nevada, prostitution, some places like legal, but they're too expensive. Okay. But some other countries, yeah, some parts of Germany, Netherlands, South Korea, Mexico, that's it. Yeah, I've been there. All right. Did I answer your question? What am I doing? Running for US Senate from Alaska, and I'm talking about my past sex life, which is not that much. All right. I'm Asian American, geeky, cookie, nerdy, gooky kind of guy. Okay. My metaphysical pleasure, metaphysical food source is like Wikipedia, YouTube, other websites, knowledge about history, foreign languages, mathematics, physics, geology, hydrology. Nowadays, okay. Yeah, that's where I get my food from. Okay, so yeah, I do visit adult websites, adult entertainment websites on the weekends. Yeah, I get it out, libido, as sexual energy. Yeah, yeah, weekends. Okay. So that's my sexual story, okay? So, I mean, if any voters out there, if they wonder about me, okay. Oh, you're like a closet homosexual. You're kind of LGBT candidate. A perfect candidate for transgender surgery. Like you're narcissistic. You say your legs are beautiful and pretty. You say you wanna be pretty than handsome. Okay, you love your legs and you're kind of wondering if like LGBT. No, I'm not. I'm not LGBT. LGBTQIA. Yeah, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, whatever. I'm not that. I'm plain vanilla heterosexual. It's just that I'm not very popular among females. That's why I'm single. Mm. And I do not blame females not being attracted to me. Why? I got no money, power, fame. Okay, so I don't blame females for not being attracted to me. Do I blame myself? No. Who do I blame? Do I blame God? No. I don't blame anybody. I just understand because I'm a humanologist. I know too much about human nature, human behaviorism, and human evolution. Okay. I know all about it. Okay. So do I feel sorry for this state of being single? No. I'm happy single. Why? I have alcohol. I have cigarettes. I have my job. I have my house. I have my car. I have my friends and family members. I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Yeah. Life is good. Okay? I study Wikipedia, history, foreign languages, mathematics, physics, geology, hydrology, paper mine. That's good enough for me. Yeah, metaphysical diet. Knowledge, wisdom is my food. I feed on it. I'm like vegetarian diet kind of. Metaphysically speaking. The best of all this, I have you as my friend. Okay? I'm not alone. Okay? Yeah, so thank you. Okay? Alright, it's been 3 hours, okay? Sorry about this rambling, drunken rambling, okay? I'm at home, I'm not driving anywhere. I got my job done Monday to Friday, okay? I just came home, okay? Then drinking, relaxing, resetting my brain so that I forget about everything that happened today, okay? Tomorrow, yeah, after sleep, yeah, go back to work, fresh, refreshed, okay? Yeah, okay? Alright. Thank you, God bless you. I'm your number one fan, okay? Almost many others because you have many fans. Okay. Yeah. You 100% fully behind you, support you. Okay. You are great role models to communities. Whoever around you. Okay. God bless you. Yeah. Be our shining examples. Rise and shine. Always. Okay. Thank you. Because you are the people who matters. Who care about presidents, prime ministers. Okay. Celebrities. They don't know what they're doing. Okay. We 99% of people, we are the people who's running the country, running the world. Hardworking, law-abiding citizens. Anywhere in the world. Okay? Thank you. God bless you for generations to come. Thank you. Okay, bye.